I had some dreams about Sub 5 Stalker, and then I had a dream of somebody else stalking me, another female. That stalking stuff, bro. I mean, women do it, bro, and it's still scary. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Like, cause the thing is, you think in your head, like, damn, is she gonna delete me? You know, she keeps stalking me. You know, pouring coffee on my car every single day. Feel what I'm saying? And you thinking like she might go get a gun or something and shoot me. Because there's been cases where women have killed men. You feel what I'm saying? Like this, like the case with the judge that shot her friend while he was sleeping in the bed. You know, shot him in his head. That rhyme right there, man. I got bars. But I'm saying, it's like, even if it's a woman doing it, that's scary because they're unpredictable. You don't know what they're gonna do next. So that stresses you out. You know, man, whoever like did Sub 5 Stalker in, they did me a favor, man. They probably saved my life, bro. Or saved me from going to jail. One or the other. You feel what I'm saying? But man, I'm glad she's not around. Man, I'm glad she's not around, but it's already raining and shit. It's raining. But it's like, man, you gotta understand, it's all about survival, man. You know? It's all about survival. You know, Sub 5 Stalker, she was trying to survive, man. And I mean, let me break it down to you. What I mean, she was trying to survive. She was trying to pass her whack-ass, throwaway, shitty-ass genetics through me. She was trying to survive. Her genetics was like, get his genetics. Get them. They're better than ours. We need him to survive. That's what her genetics was saying.
Wait.
We need him to survive. Come on. You know. And I'm like, no, get away from me. Get your genetics away from me. Your genetics are whack. You know. And that's what happens, man. It's like us men, we go out, we can compete with other men to survive. So to pass on our genetic legacy, man. You feel what I'm saying? You know, everything is about survival. Some people are barely surviving. Some people are not gonna survive.
Wait.
Check it. I think I checked it on the bathroom.
You know what I'm saying? I had to stop talking for a little bit. There were some people around. But I'm saying, us men, we go out and we compete against other men to survive. It's like me, okay? Well, I kind of like shorty pants, right? The female at Starbucks. Even though she's super short, I still think she's cute to me. You know, but there's a taller dude that probably likes her too. You know, Chad, the guy I call Chad. He's not really a Chad though. He just tall and he got a good jaw. That's about it. But my eye area is way better than his. Me and him trying to survive, man. We competing with each other. You know, it's who get the bag first, right? Who gets the bag first? Who dominates her first? You know, is it me or Chad? Is it gonna be me or Chad? Is it gonna be him or me? Like Tupac. You know, feel what I'm saying? Is it gonna be him? Is it gonna be him or me? The champagne Hennessy's when we floss all our enemies. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta do. Understand, like, brother, this is a competition. Everybody's trying to survive. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody out here is trying to survive. We're trying to outcompete each other. Who got the best house? You know, who got the best kitchen? Who got the best backyard? Who got the best cars? Everything out here is a competition out here. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is a competition. I don't care what your mama, I don't care what your dad told you. You know what I'm saying? You know, little Seven just came into work. I don't care what your grandma told you. I don't care what your brother or your sister told you, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Everything is a competition out here. We're all competing. We're all trying to survive. We're all trying to pass on our genetic legacy. You feel what I'm saying? We're all trying to pass on our genetics. A lot of us are losing right now. Man, if you at a certain age and you ain't got your money together, you're losing right now. You're losing this game. You're losing this competition. Feel what I'm saying? We all losing, man. And we gotta come back, man. We gotta fight back. Oh, we gonna lose. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta fight back out here in these streets. Or we lose. You snooze, you lose. A lot of us wasn't taught good while we were young, man. And that's why we late right now. We just figuring this shit out as we got older. We start realizing, like, God damn, the time is going by hella quick. I gotta get my shit together. I gotta get my money together. I gotta make sure I survive out here in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure I pass on my genetics. I gotta compete with all these men out here, man. And throughout the years, man, it has gotten a lot more competitive because men are getting more smarter or more intelligent. You know, the human race is evolving. And a lot of us gotta struggle to keep up with other men. Feel what I'm saying? We gotta struggle, you know, to compete. Feel what I'm saying? For survival, bro. That's what we gotta do, bro. We must survive. You know? And then pass it on to the next generation. You know, pass on the genetics and the money down to the next generation, man. Always be thinking ahead, man. And you'll always be rich. I'm telling you, man. If you think about, you know, if you start thinking ahead, man, and stop thinking about right now, you're gonna be rich in the future. Start planning your shit, man. Feel what I'm saying? So that's how we gotta do it out here in these streets, man. It's fucking raining like a motherfucker. Yeah, we're not done with spring, man. It ain't summer yet. Motherfuckers coming outside like it's summer. That's why I didn't get rid of my beanie. So I'm like, it's still. People look at me like, man, you hot in that beanie? I'm like, nah, I ain't getting rid of my beanie, man. It's not summer yet. We still got April showers. Remember that? You know. I just saw Little Seven walk in. I seen Little Seven's sister. Oh, Little Seven's sister is bad. She looked better than Little Seven, bro. Her sister is the 8, bro. These women, I'm telling you, bro. I know how they are, bro. They don't. I know how they are. The higher up women, the women who are top tier, you ain't gonna have a full-fledged conversation with these women, bro. You might even sometimes get a high or some shit like that, but you ain't gonna be out there talking about, yeah, how was your day? Oh, my day is fine. Yeah. What did you do yesterday? You're not gonna get that type of conversation from top tier women or women who are above you in looks. The most you're gonna get is a high. You know, and you might not even get that. You're not gonna, you know, you know, she ain't gonna throw you a bone or nothing, man. You get nothing. you get ignored, you know, with these women, bro. I ain't never had a full conversation with a very pretty female. They always shut you down. You know, they'll be nice to you. Don't get me wrong, like a female that's like around a 8 or something. They'll be nice to you or whatever, but then they'll cut the conversation short. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, this guy, he ain't on my looks level. You feel me? You know, he ain't on my looks level. He's below me, so I ain't gonna keep no conversation going on with him. But they'll keep the conversation going on with Chad and Tyrone. See, Chad and Tyrone are the ones who are not struggling in the dating market, bro. They get pursued after. Let me tell you something. If I was a Tyrone, she would have opened up and started talking to me immediately. Matter of fact, when I walk in the door, her eyes have been glued on me. You know what I'm saying? Her eyes will light up like, oh my God, he's so good looking. But since I'm just the average guy, you know, I'm not that special to look at. You know, I mean, that's why I work out, man. It gives me a fucking edge over other dudes, man. That's why I work out. Like if I'm fat and out of shape, I'm under 6 feet tall, man. That's 2 strikes against me, man. You know, fat and out of shape and 5'9". That's just not good. It don't mix like that. And I noticed that, man. You know, when I was younger, you know, before I worked out, I didn't get much play from females. But then once I got into shape, you know, got buff and shit, that's when I started getting more women. You become more desirable when you work out. Another thing, man, working out is part of your survival too. You know, don't think that it ain't when it is. You know, working out ensures you to get females' attention like immediately. See what I'm saying? You know, it gets your foot in the door with women when you are in shape. Like yesterday, I worked out pretty good, man. You know, I wasn't very winded. I felt good yesterday. You know, I lost a few pounds because it was a lot easier moving around. I noticed that my kicks were faster. I was a lot lighter on my feet and shit like that. So, yeah, it pays to like work out and stay above other men. If you guys are not working out, if you're not getting into shape, man, you know, if you ain't got your money together either, you're gonna lose, man. You see, I could be in shape and have my money straight too, man. That'll ensure my survival. You know, but if a lot of guys, let me tell you something, the guys who are not trying to get their money together, the guys who are complaining, talking about it's over, like, bruh, you're not gonna survive like that, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, some guys are done for. Some dudes are finished. They won't survive. Their genetics won't survive. They got a guy, he's a short little Asian guy. He makes videos every now and then here on YouTube. And he complains about it being over. And just talking about issues, you know, stupid issues. I mean, he talks about Chad and Tyrone too, man. But he's not out here trying to make himself a better version, man. I see a nigga like him, he's short and he Asian at the same time, and he's below average looking. Those are 3 strikes. So it's like, he's never gonna fucking pass on his genetics, man. His genetics end with him, meaning that he will not survive. You feel what I'm saying? He will not survive out here in these streets. We gotta get out of here, man. We gotta go walk down the street. You know what I'm saying? He will not survive. He's not focused on getting the bag. You feel what I'm saying? He's not focused on bettering himself. He's just not focused like that, bro. You know, so it's not gonna be a good look if he doesn't have money. Some men need money. Like Sugar Daddy, you could tell he needed some money. The Sugar Daddy that comes into Starbucks every now and then. He's short. He's shorter than me. And he old. He's like 60, 70, okay? You know, he needed money. He needed money to attract the woman that he's with right now. The sugar baby. The 30 plus sugar baby. You know what I'm saying? He needed money to attract her. So he got a Porsche, he got a Corvette. He's not mega rich, but he's doing very well. Anybody who has a Porsche, they're doing very well in life. They're not mega rich, but they're doing well. They still got deep pockets. Like a motherfucker got a Porsche, he's probably like a doctor or something, you know, or a lawyer. You feel what I'm saying? Because a Porsche, man, you get a good one for like $150,000. You pushing a $150,000 car, yeah, you're gonna survive. You're making sure my genetics survive, nigga. I ain't gonna just disappear like that into thin air. What the fuck you think this is, nigga? Anyway, I gotta end this video, man. My battery about to die. You guys have a good day. I'm out.